Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, and all the drama has led up to this point, the first round of the 12-team playoff. And a home field advantage for one side. This place is rocking. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 10 seed in this playoff, the Liberty Flames, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And the playoff is here. We've got a tremendous on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this one started. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stopped at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Gain on the first play, moves it to the 43. It'll be first down. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The Flames will line up on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Tackle to the 28. This offense threatening now. Another first down.
But this defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
That's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And he finds his tight end for the catch. Touchdown, Liberty. Strong game by this quarterback. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
Chris, hindsight obviously is 20/20, but after a really successful run on the previous play, maybe they should have gone back to the well for another run instead of this pass.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the protection breaks down yet again. Another sack.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And here comes the punter onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. And there's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Well, the defense coordinator this week, all week, telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's caught. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
And the Flames with 1st and 10 here. They'll run it to the left.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Jones. Breaking free at the 35. And they're finally able to bring him down. That's a big momentum play to wrap up the first quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Pass complete. It's second down now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Some hard running there through a tackle. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Flames. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State. See if they can convert the point after. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Getting set to kick the ball off now. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Can he make it to the marker? And he is stuffed right at the line. I don't think he got it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
The Flames will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. fielding the punt, looking to improve field position here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Cardinals offense is back out on the field now. Great possession last time. They punched it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to pass here on second down. He's moving out of the pocket. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, this is the chance you take throwing the football in these conditions. I don't know if the quarterback ever had a real good grip on the ball in the snow. Puts it up in the air, and the defense is able to come up with a pick.
Here comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Has the first down, still on the move. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes
catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty. So the offense clicking now, Kirk, building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
No problem on the snowy field. The PAT is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Fires it on the move. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Pressure is coming. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner brought down by the cover. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Jones. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a 1st down. And the Flames hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The short completion of the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and defense comes down with it.
Here comes the Ball State offense back out there. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking to make a big play downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Across midfield. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the right side.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
They call the draw play here. Oh, and he's in the... Can he reach the end zone? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Flames.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Ball State's offense back out on the field now. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Quick throw to his receiver. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, that would have been a great pass on a beautiful sunny day, but in these elements, man, that is a tough thing to do. Outstanding throw and catch.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket now. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Boy, this quarterback is living on the edge. Remember, he threw an interception on the last drive. Thought he might learn from that. Instead, he throws the ball right back into coverage. I thought he threw another pick. He better change the way he's playing the game or he's going to cost his team a game.
After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the catch.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this fourth down situation.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Flames will kick this away to begin the second half. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Cardinals' offense is back out on the field now. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
They look to throw it here on second down. We're looking to set up a screen pass here. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Powering through. The first down pickup tackled at the 45.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. The pocket breaking down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
It's a quick grab, and he's tackled after the catch.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Look. He's taking a deep shot here. This one falls incomplete, and the defense makes a fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And they'll use the ground game here. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Second down play coming up for this offense. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. Receivers are bunched together. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And the Flames pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Now they're running on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now. The Flames looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Touchdown, Liberty. And the route is on.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one sails out of the back of the... touchback. Here comes the Cardinals offense back on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
Boy, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and